Alright guys, so we are on the Las Vegas Strip. We are continuing our tour here. And we're just taking you on a little bit of a drive, taking you through each hotel, look at their valet, drop-off areas, and see what's going on. It's a pretty quiet night tonight. It's the middle of the week, but we are now here, Wulfbuddy AB, Battle Wolf BH at the Tropicana.
Yeah. This is one of the older hotels on the Strip, and I gotta tell you guys the truth, because one thing that I don't do is I don't lie and give you a bunch of baloney. But I was in this hotel about 2 weeks ago, and I'll tell you, if I had paid to stay here, I would have been pretty upset. They literally, I mean, there's nobody working in here right now. I mean, they don't even have any restaurants in here other than Starbucks, you know, so that's it.
It was very quiet. People are not playing inside.
Pretty dirty.
They do have free parking if you can find some.
Yeah, they do have free parking, which is good, but I'm telling you, man, if you were staying here, I don't know if you'd be very happy with it, because
we just want to forewarn you, because now everybody has the resort fee, the taxes and everything, and we want it to be worth your while, and I might pass on this one, to be honest with you.
I mean, it used to be a really cool place. I mean, I stayed here many years ago, and it was a pretty cool place. But
here's the entrance, the valet, limo, taxi.
Yeah.
And
you can see out here they don't even have a valet working out here right now, so it kind of tells you a little bit about it right now. But yeah.
We're gonna go take a look at the old Hooters, which is now the Oyo.
Yeah.
Okay guys, we took a little detour because of traffic had us coming around a different way. So we decided just to come on into Excalibur and show you this one. Now this parking lot, I know the rooms are a little less expensive. They do have a resort fee like everyone else, but I noticed that their parking lot was a lot busier. As you can see, we have a little bit of traffic coming in here, where the other ones we did not. I know this is one of the older hotels, and you may not, you know, get the best room that you can imagine, but they do have a lot of stuff in here still for kids. They still have the arcade. They have a lot of eating places, donut places, stuff like that for the family. Here we are in this area.
Probably one of the least attractive valet
yeah.
areas around, but it's been here for a long time, so I don't think that was ever the focal point. I don't think it was like the focal point.
It looks like they just wanted you to come, get out, and go in, and that's it.
There's an Uber dropping off, so that's why we're going to
definitely no bells and whistles.
No.
Here it is. More people walking around here too. I know Las Vegas is said to have had record wins this past week or two, or last month, was it? There's the monorail trail. I think they still have the Australian beaches here. If anyone has seen them, please leave us a comment, because I want to go see them, and I just don't want to wear a mask while I'm in there, so I'm kind of waiting.
Or you could go to the Thunder from Down Under, there, which is...
Yeah, and the Australian men, I think, are open too.
Yeah, that's the Thunder from Down Under.
Okay. And we're on to the next. Just thought I'd show you the roller coaster since everyone likes to see it. Haven't been on that for quite a few years. Okay, now we're coming up to the next driveway here. which is the old Hooters, now the Oyo or OYO, however you'd like to pronounce it. They still have the Hooters wings inside. None of that has changed.
It's about the best thing they got here. I think it's like one of the cheapest hotels to stay at. Used to be the San Remo years ago, but it's always changing. One good thing about this, probably the best thing about it, is the parking here. If you're going to anything at T-Mobile, is free here. They got a parking lot there that you can just, it is within walking distance. You can walk across the street.
If you can get parking, right?
Yeah, well, it's free, so you got to get it before it goes. But
now they do have valet, I guess, or no, I don't see any
the
valet
valet's
person.
hiding tonight,
Although it does say that there's a valet here.
It says there is, but
and there's our entrance there. Definitely not too exciting here, but
no.
Yes, free parking is hard to come by here.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go across the street now and see the MGM Grand here.
Sorry about that, my button got stuck.
Okay. So now we're going to go through the MGM Valet.
This has a pretty busy area. I've been in here quite a few times with Lone Wolf Rick, and this can get pretty busy in the daytime, so if you are driving, you want to be real careful. They do switch the signs every now and then with the through traffic and taxis, valet, so. And you always have people walking in between the cars here as well. And here's our area here. Let's just take a look. It's a little busy, like that car there that almost hit us.
One thing they have more in Las Vegas than any place on earth, and I can confirm, I don't need any to read it in the book or anything like that. There are more accident attorneys here than any place in the world.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah.
One thing too, when you come into MGM, be real careful because they have a lot of high speed bumps.
Oh, yeah.
So even if your car is at the regular height, you got to go super slow over those bumps. I'm warning you on that one. On to the next. All right, everybody, so on with our tour into the valet pickup drop-off areas at the hotels. We are now going into New York, New York. It's funny, we're in the middle of the week, and it definitely seems like traffic is picking up the later it gets, and it's after 9 o'clock. It's headed towards 10 o'clock, and it just seems like traffic's picking up for some reason. Maybe a lot of flights coming in for the weekend. And I forgot, it is Labor Day weekend, so a lot of people might be coming in early. So we're approaching our New York, New York. Definitely a lot of bright lights on this one. A little different from the Four Seasons.
The fire truck is going through here in the through lane, but evidently it's not going to a fire.
No.
Slow.
It's a long one.
We'll leave it on. So we're gonna go from here kind of take the back way in, and we're going to go over to the Valet at the Park MGM, which was the old Monte Carlo. It's going to take us right by T-Mobile too, so.
I know the roller coaster hasn't gone by since we've been here, so. Is it easier to walk behind it as opposed to walking in front of it? Is it shorter?
To walk in front of what?
Like from hotel to hotel, from New York to MGM?
Maybe through in this section you can walk through, because they've got this beer garden here.
And then here's the little area here outside of T-Mobile.
So now we're going to go through the old Monte Carlo, which is the Park MGM. They've got this little boutique hotel, the Nomad Hotel, which is...
The Nomad Hotel is connected? Or?
Yeah, it's connected.
Oh, I see. There it is, right there.
It's a little... That's their...
Is there gambling in the Nomad?
No. This is the old Monte Carlo, which I loved a lot. I think it was way better when it was the Monte Carlo. Just now it looks... It's pretty plain.
It's pretty quiet on the outside.
I think everything here now is kiosk. I mean, I don't even think they have check-ins. I think you have to check in through.
And right across there is the T-Mobile from
Park
MGM. We haven't stayed here since it was Monte Carlo, but we did enjoy it. Since then, they added that Italy in the front.
Yeah,
we're gonna definitely do a film of that.
Park Theater right there. That's a lot of concerts there. I think that's the main, really, it's a little smaller than T-Mobile.
Show you once again, Toshiba Plaza, T-Mobile. And on this area here on the side, they have some restaurants that are coming up, the beer garden. But they have places that you can eat outside. I'm trying to talk through it so we don't have to delete it and get a copyright on it. The music is awfully loud. Let me put the window on, maybe I can stop it. This is a neat little area that you can come and eat and bring the kids. They have some games outside. Over here on Park MGM is the Italy area that we want to go and see, try. Maybe some pastries and some pasta. And we're coming back out onto the strip again. Tell you what, if you're coming early for Labor Day weekend, you probably want to make sure either you don't spend much on your first couple nights, or you have a lot of cash aside to bring, because money can go really quick when you're staying that long in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I have a theory that one thing about Las Vegas is the best night to gamble here is Thursday night by far. And the reason that is because most people come here flying for 3 days, and the first night you're here is usually Thursday night. You stay Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you leave Sunday. So if you're going to budget your money, I would actually budget to gamble a little more on Thursday. Hopefully, I think you get luckier on Thursday. Saturday night, I'm not so sure about it. I think they're ready to, you've had your good time, they're ready to send you home. So that's just my theory on it. Seems to be every time that I've ever come here, that's kind of the way it works. And I kind of have a rule that I really don't play anything or gamble unless it's a Thursday. So kind of weird, but
Thursday's a good luck day.
yeah, for me it is anyway.
I know I mentioned in another video, plenty of places to shop in every hotel. However, they have 2 huge Ross Dress for Less right at the beginning of the strip here by MGM, and all the way down by Peppermill, yes. And we heard that they have drop-offs every day, ton of items. So if you want to save a little bit of money and you forgot maybe some shorts or something, go to Ross Dress for Less. I heard Burlington is also a good one. We're gonna try to get some footage in those, just to show you how big they are and how much merchandise they have inside.
Yeah, those are really, I mean, the best way to shop. I mean, unless you want to, you know, go to Gucci, and I don't even know. I've never been into Gucci, so I don't think I'm going to be going there anyway. But
I think he mentioned that because it's right there at the Crystal.
yeah. Yeah, we're going to go through
A lot of the stores allow appointments if you want to go shop on your own. If you're worried about the pandemic or whatever the restrictions are.
So we're going to go into the Aria Valet now. And
Now the Aria, do they have gambling?
yes, they do.
Okay. This guy came all the way out here in the way.
Yeah. And he's a limo driver, so
There you go.
He's supposed to know what he's doing.
This is a pretty area. If you're interested in the Crystal Shopping Center, we do have a video that we posted.
If you ever driving through these valet areas, one thing I really tell you about, you really have to creep through here, because you'll be driving through like 5 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour, whatever it is, and some guy opens his door and
Or walks right in front of the car.
yeah, or what I've seen like 3 people get their doors taken off here. Especially, well, actually not here one time. The lady got out of the car, opened the door, swung it open, and the guy just took the whole door off. So
Now these are those what do they call? Veer?
those are the Veer towers.
Veer
Those are-
towers, those are condominiums, right?
yeah. And right here is the Waldorf Astoria, right here on the right, which used to be the old Mandarin Hotel, but that's a non-gaming hotel too.
Expensive.
Yeah, that's a very expensive hotel.
But what about the Polo Towers?
The Polo Towers is more, they do rent rooms, but it's actually a timeshare.
Okay.
Timeshare that, you know, any of the timeshares always rent rooms when they don't have anybody staying there. So they, but yeah, no, it has no casino in it. So now we're gonna go to Planet Hollywood and see what go through their valet. This is off Harmon here. Up on the right here are a couple of timeshares here. This is like the Chateau
This tall
Marriott
building.
right here.
Right there.
And that's it's actually a pretty nice place. And then the Alara right there on your left, up there on the left, that's a non-gaming hotel. It's a Hilton Grand Vacation Club, but again, they do, what do you call
They do nightly rentals.
yeah.
And then they have timeshares.
Yeah, it's a timeshare, but they do rent it out. This is the Alara right here.
Oh, I see.
And this is right behind Planet Hollywood. So we're going to go through Planet Hollywood is now their valet area, which is usually pretty crowded, but I don't think tonight's going to be that bad. One thing about these valet areas, I'll tell you, it's almost better if you're going to come here to just go ahead and valet and let the guy get the money instead of, parking yourself, because you're still going to have to pay to park anyway.
Yeah.
So
Pay parking.
and then you got
sometimes
to
it's
park
just as
in
much,
a parking
right?
lot that's, you got to try to figure out how to get to wherever you're going to get. The best thing to do is just always valet. That's what I would do.
Since the price
Yeah.
is about the same, right?
Yeah.
Might be a few
So
dollars
you
more
don't worry
because
about this,
you
right?
give them a tip,
Yeah, but at least they're making the money instead of the.
and you get your car brought right
yeah,
up
you
to
get
you.
your car brought to you instead of.
This is Planet Hollywood.
This is Planet Hollywood. This is where the rideshare pickup is too. These guys are picking these guys up here. This would rank, as far as the looks of them, probably pretty low. I mean, let's say maybe in the bottom third, right? Because not much.
The looks of the valet area.
Yeah, the looks of the valet area is pretty. I don't know, not very grand, let's say.
Yeah. Compared to the one we just saw across the street, yeah.
Yeah.
So far, the most quiet and the most smallest, to me, was nicest, was the Four Seasons.
Mm-hmm.
It just reminded me so much of like a Ritz-Carlton. It's
Yes.
just quiet. All of the doormen and the valet men were just waiting there for you to pull up. There was no waiting. They were taking care of each car as they came in immediately.
Now the next place we're going to go is the Cosmopolitan here, and this is actually probably just about the nicest valet area.
The nicest, my favorite. A little confusing.
Yeah, but it's really the valet area. It's pretty nice.
They took some time with it, that's
Yeah.
for sure. And they're always
compared to the Planet
shining up-
Hollywood that we just saw.
they're always shining these floors
Yeah,
too.
this one is really.
So we are
really
now
nice.
going into the Cosmopolitan. It definitely has a nicer look to it. It's
A lot more cars in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
busy in this one.
It's pretty cool until you get up here, and then it's like people go, "Which way do I go? Which way?"
Yeah, it's
Which lane?
confusing and
Yeah,
it's all
I mean,
here together.
Right here, this is
Here
where
is where you
everybody
need to
is
figure out where you need to
trying
go.
to decide.
You have the South Park,
I think
valet,
I'll
and through
go-
traffic to the
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And I guarantee there's always people changing lanes because they're not sure where to go.
Oh yeah.
And it definitely is one of the nicer ones. Smells good too. I can smell something cooking. But they have the shiniest floors. throughout this entire entry. There's another big one.
A couple buses.
And then there's a party bus here on the side.
Go to the Vidara, which is a non-gaming hotel. It's got a cool entrance here. This one is pretty confusing. It's actually it's an entry for the Vidara and the Aria, but you got to do like a circle to get through here. And this is another place where people come and like you'll see people like sitting at a stop sign going, which way do I go? You know, so
I have never been up here.
Yeah, so anyway, it's pretty
see. Here's some signs for Aria. North Valet, whatever that means.
Yep.
Drop off.
So this is the Aria, yeah. This is and believe it or not, this is not where the rideshare pickup is downstairs, which is this is actually the most confusing rideshare pickup place in Las Vegas right
So
here.
keep that in mind, guys.
Yeah.
If you come to the Aria,
Yeah.
hopefully you have an Uber driver, a taxi driver who knows where to drop you off and pick you up.
And so this in front of it we're coming up on now. This is the valet for the Vidara.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's like a circle. One of them's Aria, then the Vidara. But you need to make sure you take the right turn lane.
And there's 3 places you can come into the circle, so it kind of gets a little confusing there. But,
this is pretty too.
and you might ask how I know where all these places are. Well, I'm part Indian, so basically that I have just a sixth sense about it. I can smell my way around this place. So, and there comes a car coming out of the circle. We got to get in the circle.
I don't like these circle things. Uh-oh, this guy's...
And this guy is
going the wrong way.
Thinking he's going to go.
He can't go that way.
No.
Let's get out of his way.
Go the wrong way, sir. Okay, so we're coming back out, and now we're back on our way down to Las Vegas Boulevard.
The Strip.
Yeah.
So actually, he is part Indian, but he has a little experience driving through this town. He has limo driver experience, taxi driver experience, Uber Lyft experience, and pretty much learned the hard way.
A lot of wrong turns.
All right, everybody. So this is going to end this video of this tour. We hope you learned a little bit. We just wanted to, instead of walk around, drive you around, show you what the entrances of the hotels look like. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for viewing. And we will see you in the next video.